Hi dreamers, welcome back to my channel Roses Star and Books, and today I'm here with a reading vlog. I'm hoping that I could get through this book, but the way that it has started, hmm, I don't think so. But anyways, I'm reading Finding Bryan by Matt. I'm not gonna attempt to pronounce his last name because I might butcher it and I don't want that. But yes, so far I've read the first chapter. Well, it's kind of how to put it. There's a first chapter and then there's a redo of the first chapter. So it's kind of like a different style, you know, in writing. And he's more like the way he's writing the book is almost like it's first person past tense kind of, and it's almost like when you're writing on like in your diary kind of thing. It feels like that. So yeah, the reason why I'm saying that I don't know if I could get through this book is because like in the first chapter there are some things written that I don't stand for at all, and so it's like, should I continue this book or should I just stop reading this? But I'm gonna try to get through the other few chapters and see how it goes. And if it is not pleasing to me and my morals and my values and stuff that I support and respect, then I wouldn't continue reading this. What am I talking about? Let me tell you what I'm talking about. I'm getting my Kindle is right here on the ground. It's I haven't charged my Kindle in so long, so it's like when I put it on, it was like battery's low, battery's low. Okay, so it's at 10% now, so I kind of, yeah. So in the very first page, the very front page, the beginning of this chapter one, he he's like almost like stuck in traffic kind of thing and stuff like that, and then he starts to describe someone, and the way in which he describes this person is very very offensive to me, and I'm sure it is offensive to people of that body type. Very very offensive. And not only like body type, but let me read like the first thing that caught me off guard. Um, where do I start? Let me start from this paragraph. So I'm gonna read this paragraph. You see, we are all locked up in traffic, like deadlocked, like car moving a foot every minute locked. I was biding my time, trying to stay calm, just tapping on the wheel, but then, in the middle of the freeze, I spotted this car out of the corner of my right mirror. It was driven by a beast. Shit. Man, her chubby cheeks came dribbling with chicken nugget juice and leftover XL Super Gulp Coke, which her quadruple chin gobbled right up. Now, when I read this paragraph, I wasn't too alarmed because I was like, okay, maybe he doesn't really know nice and maybe he's really trying to be authentic, trying to. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was trying to brush it off and maybe hope that this is the only description that he's gonna give of this person, and is like just like this person that's just passing by and don't give it too much thought kind of thing. But then he continues and I was like, Here is the next few things that in which he describes her. I thought if she grew any larger, large chunks would explode out of her. Why am I pronouncing? I'll start over this. I thought if she grew any larger, large chunks would explode out of her ugly ass and cut holes all over her stupid 600k SUV. Now, this is where I started to get irritated because it's like this is becoming very offensive. This is becoming very not okay. And reading, like, just reading over this first chapter, I don't even want to continue reading this book. So, let's continue. So, he said, after the second honk, I fucking said it. What the fuck is that elephant looking bitch doing? What? Like, really? Then, I'm not gonna read like every single thing in this, thing. I'm gonna give you the next description of her, which is like coming down to um, the end of the chapter, kind of. And he said, I opened my window and stared her down, and then it hit me. Dang, she's even uglier than I thought. Her fat had rolled over her face, scrunching up her nose. You couldn't even see her eyes. And then he go on to say that you would think that he would be getting mad at this, but his ding dong was rising, like he was aroused from this situation. And I was like, I mean, I know, like, I know that there are actual people like this, but it's like I don't want to read about horrible people like this. I don't want to read about people disrespecting other people. I hate this. Like, okay, if it's like, especially towards a body type and towards someone's, like, it's just disgusting to me. It's just disgusting to me. That's it. Like, it's just disgusting to me. I don't even want to finish read that book just based on that chapter. And the author had emailed me to check out his book, to to review it for him. And if I'm not mistaken, I think he told me that it was a net galley to go get it, because I had reviewed a book from this publisher in the past, and so he wanted me to review his book. So I was like, okay, cool. They say I might like it because of the elements, what it contains, sort of mystery, something like that kind of type of vibes. So I was like, cool. But let me say this now. Let me just say this now. If your book has anything disrespectful, discriminative towards fat people, towards people of disability, towards the LGBTQ community, towards people in general. Like, I'm not talking about those horrible people kind of thing. Like, if even if someone is horrible and you describe them in such ugly words, it's offensive to people that are fat, this has a disability. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, do not recommend me any books with those things in it. I do not enjoy reading these things. Like, no. First of all, if you recommend a book with um disability discrimination, like call people like that the character is calling that is disabled person horrible names, I would feel very bad because I for myself have a disability. I'm in fact not just one disability, multiple disabilities, and reading about that wouldn't bring me joy. Reading about people that is thicker, bigger would not bring me joy. Reading about any discrimination will not bring me joy because I'm a person, I respect everyone. Doesn't matter if I don't agree with certain things, but I respect everyone. You don't have to agree with someone's lifestyle or the way someone chooses to do things in order to respect them. Respect should be given to everyone, even if they, do certain things. Calling them ugly names and all these things is not okay. And I don't even get why he decided to call her those names and said those things and describe her in that way. From the get go, I do not like this character. Plain out. And it seems to me that he is the one that will be narrating this story. And if that is the way he narrates his story in from the beginning, I don't want to read more of that. I don't. And I went to see if other people had mentioned that in their reviews, and I do not see anything like that. I mean, content warning, nothing. I do not see people mentioning this. So it's like, what? No, this honestly caught me off guard because it's like I was expecting something completely different. The description is like, oh, this person thing, going and finding whatever, kind of mystery, kind of vibes, kind of thriller, mystery vibes, kind of thing. And I was like, okay, I'm here for this. I haven't read a mystery thriller, whatever, in a good while, and it is my favorite genre, so I'm gonna read this. But no, no, no to anything disrespectful and disgusting as this. And I know I'm supposed to be continuing this book, but I don't even know if I can continue. To be honest, I'm gonna read like 5 chapters more. 5 chapters, that's all I'm giving it. Oh, probably 10 chapters. 5 to 10 chapters. And I'm gonna review this book and leave it as at that. Like if I see any more hateful things in this book, uh I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave like a long review for this one. If I, not even if, I will leave a long review. First, I would state why I hate this book so much from the get go. And if there is anything good about this book, I might put it in. But I'm not gonna sugarcoat my review to please anyone. And people should, if and if you're not turned off by the way that by the way the author started that first chapter, then I don't know, I am not in a place to judge anyone, but it doesn't sit right with me. Oh no. So anyways, thanks for listening to my little rant about only the first chapter of this book. I thought I would be doing a reading vlog for this, but no, I wouldn't. I want to give this book that much attention too. No. So yeah, so thank you very much for watching this video. And I'll see you guys next time.